Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Lydia. I work with the mind, body, and soul to help accelerate human consciousness. And today we're going to be talking about portal days. What are portal days? People always talk about these 7-7 portal, 8-8 portal, 12-12 portal. What are these? And let's talk about it. So on portal days, this is where the spiritual realm and the physical realm are in communication through kind of like this wormhole almost. This is how I see it. It's like this opening in consciousness, or this opening in the veil that creates a greater communication between the heavens and the earth, or the spiritual realm and the physical realm. And the spiritual realm, or like angels, they communicate through numbers because it is kind of the easiest and least harsh way to communicate with humans, because humans are very afraid of things. It is just kind of a part of us at this point. I mean, refer to the Bible. So angels aren't going to come in their full form to communicate with us, but they're going to communicate through numbers in a lot of ways. And so numbers are a good initiator to know that there is a constant communication. So on days that add up, like July 7th, that is 7-7, that is opening up a 7 portal. That is opening up a portal from heaven to earth in the frequency of the number 7. And I know that that might sound interesting, but each number has a different frequency and a different potency to what they bring to the table. And so everyone's going to feel differently about each portal day, but the most important thing is that there's a lot of energetic potency on these days. There's a lot of energetic integration from heaven to earth. Each number, each duplicative number is also important. So if it's a duplicate of 3, like 444, that is 3 numbers, that is working with the mind, body, and soul. If it's just 2 numbers, it's working with the dark and the light, or the physical and the spiritual, right? If it's working with 4 numbers, you're working in 4 different realms, and it combines in a different potent way. So just being aware of that can be important in understanding this deeper. Again, I see these portal days as kind of like an opening, or like a wormhole from the heaven to earth to integrate the highest light that they want to bring into the physical reality. And as we're moving through these ascensions and this awakening process, there is a lot of energy to upgrade our human being, to upgrade our human DNA. There's a lot of energetic potency around creating a more harmonious planet and moving through a lot of duality and conflict. And so that's what's happening during these portals. As we've been going through 2020 to 2030, these portal days are pretty intense. This is a huge 10-year cycle of transformation, and some may say it's earlier than that, some may say that it's longer than that. But in general, from 2020 to 2030, there's a huge amount of transformation that's taking place. And so during these portal days, it feels a bit more potent, because right now we are upgrading the human consciousness and we are upgrading the human DNA. So for many sensitive souls, these portal days can be very overwhelming. It can be spirit basically like sitting you down and saying, okay, you gotta stop for a second, listen to yourself, listen to your body. So a lot of times people will get a lot of ascension symptoms on these days, where they'll maybe get headaches or nausea, or just uncomfortable in their body, maybe some identity crises, some I don't know where I'm going in life, what am I supposed to be doing. A lot of these come like as the spirit kind of just like sitting you down and really chit-chatting with you. Hey, is this the trajectory that you want to go on? If yes, cool, let's continue. If not, let's really self-reflect on where we need to be going. Okay, so there's other symptoms that aren't just bad, right? There's some clarity, there's some epiphanies, there's a lot of downloads that take place. There's a lot of beautiful things that happen on these 7-7 portals, but physically, a lot of times we will feel the energetic potency of bringing in new light into our body. And that's what it is, right? It's a portal from heaven to earth that brings light, a higher frequency light, into the consciousness of humanity, to raise our consciousness into a higher level, because we as humans have been in a very low, dense level for a very long time, and it has kept us pretty small-minded to who we are and what the expansion ringing in my ears is. So it's really, really beautiful that we get these days, and that, I mean, every single day we can have communication with the divine, but again, these days are very potent in bringing energy into our vessel and into our DNA. So when we bring new light into our body from this portal, it has to push out the old density, or it has to push out the old programming, okay? So we're bringing light into our DNA, the old programming that keeps us limited and in a lower density, that stuff has to either be pushed out or integrated into light. And that process is what creates the ascension symptoms that can create the uncomfortableness in your body, that can make you really tired, that can make you feel just weird in general. So just letting you know that that's where that comes from. So the more that we are open to receiving the light, the easier it is to flow through it and to be receptive to it. The more that we push it away and I don't want that, I don't like these changes, the more that it's going to be harder and harsher on our vessel. On top of that, some people are completely numbed out to any feelings in reality. So some people aren't going to be receiving this at all because they're numb to reality. Some people are very, very sensitive. They're going to receive a lot. So just tune in to what feels good to you. Spirit is going to guide you in whatever direction is right for you. So I have 5 things to do on portal days. What is the best things to do for yourself? Number 1 is listen. So hold space for stillness, hold space for yourself, be the observer. Don't get too invested in the emotions and the thoughts and everything that's going through your mind at that time. A lot of things are moving rapidly. You might be triggered a lot that day. You might be triggered because these old densities and these old programmings are coming back up. So just observe, just listen, just hold space with the divine to let them show you what's going on. Let them show you what you need to move through and hold stillness. Next, number 2, drink lots of water, lots and lots of water. Water is a good conductor of energy. So if you're bringing in a lot of light, it's going to help move things a lot quicker. But it also just helps you flow and it helps lubricate your DNA. Okay. So as we're bringing in more light to upgrade our DNA consciousness, the water helps us lubricate the DNA so it's not as stagnant, so things can move easier. So you might not get as nauseous or might not get as many ascension symptoms. Use water. And beyond just drinking water, be in water, like maybe taking a bath or a shower or go into the lake or the river or something that feels right to you, because water is very, very a potent conductor of energy on these portal days. The third thing is eat fruits. Fruits have a very high electricity amount in them. So when you're eating fruit, it's kind of telling your body, okay, I'm ready to upgrade. I am continuing to serve my body with foods that are good for me and foods that will encourage my ascension. There's many different foods and fruits that you can eat, but fruits just kind of have the highest amount of electricity in it, which is really good if we're trying to embrace more of our electrical being, right? If we're coming into our highest plasma light, if we're coming into our highest form, it's going to have a lot more light. And so fruit just has a lot of light. So if that's something that you feel into on portal days, please, I encourage you to eat lots of fruit. The fourth thing is rest. Let your body integrate all of this energy. It takes a lot to literally come in with a new programming altogether, like it's reprogramming a lot of your body. That takes a lot of work on your body. So give your body the rest that it needs on those days and just honor the vessel that you are, honor the changes that are being had, the changes that are taking place in the world, and just rest. Give yourself that time and space to do that. And the last thing here, number 5, is flow and trust the process. Kind of similar to number 1, but just really trust the process. It can be weird, it can be uncomfortable, it can be beautiful, it can be expansive, it can be weird and frustrating. Every single portal day is going to be different. But every single portal day is so potent and so important into your ascension. So those are my tips and tricks on portal days. Let me know if this video helped you. I'm trying to create YouTube to be more of a bridge for me for people that don't know anything about spirituality. I want to be able to be a place where people can learn a bit more. And I'm going to be moving a lot of my light coding and energy energy healing onto my Patreon so that I can have a place where it is more safe and guarded in that that way, and using this space and this platform on YouTube to be more of like an educational platform, or a place where I can kind of mentor a lot of you guys energetically through a lot of these things that might not make a lot of sense. So I'm going to try to be a bridge between a lot of the spiritual conversations and maybe someone that is very new to all of this. And I think it can help all of us along the way to really just start to understand this stuff at a deep level. So I hope that you guys really liked this video. Let me know in the comments down below if this helped, and let me know in the comments down below if there's any other questions or video ideas that you have for me that you would like for me to delve deeper into. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Mwah.